Hey there, welcome, and my name's Josh, and today I want to talk about confidence. Specifically, I want to talk about confidence and how you view yourself and how you hold yourself up when it comes to you and your art and your presence online and just being comfortable in your own skin. So, story time. When I was in film school, the biggest thing, not the biggest, that's dramatic, but something that really bugged me is when we would have to present projects or portfolios or skits, or if we had to present anything in front of the class, this thing would happen all the time, and just about everybody would do it. And this thing goes a little something like this. Maybe you've heard it before. It's like, so we were really busy and, you know, the computer lab was shut down for like 2 weeks out of the deadline, so, you know, we did what we could, but the director rewrote the script like 3 times the night before, so there was a little communication problem on set and we didn't really know what was happening. Something got encoded weird in the export, so this documentary was inspired by my cat, and it was just a bunch of super specific, annoying qualifiers that people would put out there to basically say, hey, if it looks bad, it's not my fault because XYZ happened. And I was guilty of this too, because and I feel like that most artists are, but it's like, we feel like we have to put out like, so like if this is us, right? Like if this shirt is like, because this shirt is covering my chest and that chest is me, right? And I don't want to get hurt. Your words, your opinions, your thoughts of me, like I have feelings, right? Artists especially, artists have a lot of feelings. And when you go out there and you try to say that you have all these qualifiers, this, so that could be why you don't like it. That's like doing this, like you're just pulling your shirt all the way out and you're like, see, I won't get hurt, because look, now it's like I'm safe, you know? And it's like, maybe that was a dumb example because I just pulled my shirt out, but it's like, buddy, own it. It's fine. Like, just be brave and accept what we think of you. And that's really simplistic, I get it, it's terrifying, it's really easy to say, because again, I did it, but I saw so many people give these annoying qualifiers that I decided, I vowed personally to like never do that and just own it. And you know what the amazing thing is? You know what's cool if you do this? If you don't give any qualifiers when you present, it doesn't even have to be film, doesn't have to be art, doesn't like Instagram post, doesn't matter. If you just present it for what it is, right? People will probably not think the things that you think they're going to think. And then even if they do, this is what's really cool. If you save all of those qualifiers, right? If you save all of those excuses, all of those things you want to say that you're like terrified of, that you want to like just get out so people know, if you just hold on to those for as long as your presentation is, and then if they come up, or even if they don't come up, if you want to, and you say it after, and you say, oh yeah, the director changed the script 3 times, oh yeah, there was a problem on set, oh yeah, somebody had to go to the ER, like, if you say those things after you show it, it makes you look really cool. It makes you look really composed. It makes you look like you're calm and level-headed, and it gives you more street cred, and it makes you look more impressive, because people are like, oh wow, dang, that happened on set and they came out like this? Like, because it's probably not as bad as you think it is, because again, remember, as artists, when you look at something, you see it in a way that nobody else does. You see all of its flaws, you see its history, you see how it doesn't compare to what you originally thought it would be in your head. Other people don't see that. They don't get that. So if you hold on to all of those qualifiers that you have and you just shut up and just wait and let it speak for itself, you can have the opportunity to say something afterwards. And that is a much more mature, more cool, better thing to do when you're presenting. And it oozes confidence, and confidence is sexy and it draws people to you. So with that being said, with confidence being sexy and people like confident people, you have to learn how to be confident in yourself. Again, without crossing that line and being arrogant, like humble confidence. I was gonna say humility confidence, but that's not a word. So humble confidence, like recognizing that you do know some things while simultaneously recognizing that you don't know many other things. Like that duality does exist. You should learn how to walk that line, because it's a very good line to walk. Because why this is important is that when you post your things to social media as an artist, when you make a YouTube video, when you have a YouTube channel right now that has, what do I have? Like 2,400 subscribers? It's like nothing. That's like, that's extremely small, right? But if you handle your presence online, if you handle yourself as like some super small time, small fry, small fish, small whatever, like if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? You know? So it's like, you have to act as if you've already made it. You have to act as if you're already talking to 1 million people or 2,000 people or whatever, because in reality, I'm literally just here in an empty room talking into a camera. And that's not going to change. If I had 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers on Twitter or whatever, I'm going to be doing just this. Hopefully I have air conditioning, because I don't right now and I'm extremely hot, or I'd be in a cooler office, or I'd have a nicer camera or a nicer backdrop or whatever, but like at the end of the day, nothing's going to change. This is it, all right? So whatever it is, you're still gonna be drawing, you're still gonna be presenting. It's like the amount of people that you're presenting to doesn't matter. And what's more important is that if you only have confidence when you're talking to multiple people, it shows that you're more concerned with the fame than you are with the individual, because you should be just as passionate and just as interested in this one person that's watching as you should be in the thousands. And again, that's another cliche that's really easy to just say and pay lip service to, because again, like, and as an example, as an example, like on Twitch, literally, if you have no views and you see that it says 0 and you're just like dying inside, it's hard to be passionate and it's hard to be excited, it's hard, but it's like, you have to do that. If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? Like, I get, insecurity is a thing, I get it. I'm not saying you have to be Superman all the time. I get doubts too, I get insecure too. I do retakes. You know how long it takes me to make a video? Like, you say stupid stuff, you make dumb faces, everybody feels like a loser on the inside. That never changes, it'll never go away. All you have to learn to do is embrace it and accept that that's a part of who you are, and then if you embrace it, then what are people gonna do? Like, they can't tease you. Like, you're invincible. Have a voice crack on camera. Have an awkward pause. You know, like, it's fine, it's who you are. If you don't have confidence, no one is going to have confidence in you. No one's gonna subscribe, no one's gonna hit that notification bell, no one's going to do all those. Like, another thing, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to do that thing. It's like, everybody knows what YouTube is now, all right? It's not 2006. We know how to subscribe, we know how to follow, we know what they mean. It's like, stop trying so hard. Okay, that was more of a pet peeve, that wasn't really related to anything. So to sum up, have confidence in yourself. Again, walk that line though. Don't be a total arrogant prick and think you're God, because you're not, and that's really disgusting and it's annoying, and we all know people like that. But also, don't think you're trash either and say all of these qualifiers and excuses and justifications of why you're trash. Put your shoulders back, man. Sit up, speak into a camera into an empty room. Post that thing on Instagram despite having 5 followers. Like, do the things that you dream of doing if you had X, whatever that is, if you were YouTube famous, if you were a Twitch partner, if you were whatever, because that's not going to change. If you act the way you expect to act in the future, that future will suddenly become your reality. And that's not, like, it won't happen tomorrow, but it's that sentiment of realizing that nothing is really going to change. You're still gonna be you. The stuff around you might change, you might get a better job, you might get a better camera, you might get a better, gathering, you might get more money. But at the end of the day, you're still you. And that's not to say that circumstances don't matter and they don't have any impact on how you view yourself, but you have to be comfortable with you, because you're gonna have to live with you for the rest of your life. And you can't depend on a change in circumstance to make you a better person. So you need to be able to know who you are and why you are that way, and to grow. So to sum up, sit up straight, put your chin up, put your shoulders back. You're awesome, you're not a loser, you're not as lame as you think you are, I promise. And even if you are, that can change. You can grow, you can do self-improvement, you're not stuck where you are. Act as if you're already there. Gosh, you're awesome. Like, why don't people get how cool they are? Like, we all just think we're so lame, but we're not, all right? Like, again, don't cross that line. You're not amazing. Everybody has flaws, but it's like, there's the line, right, of good, humble confidence. I spent the majority of my life on the wrong side of the line, and all I saw was a bunch of people on the opposite end that were really arrogant and disgusting, and I wanted nothing to be like them. So I thought that my insecurity was a disguised humility, and that's wrong. Like, don't be like an arrogant, terrible, obnoxious person who thinks they're all that, right? but some of their confidence you need to be able to get to that line, that super, super narrow, thin line, and then walk it. Don't cross the other end because that's gross, and we all know it's gross. But don't stay down here in your insecurity and dress it up as humility, all right? Don't do the qualifiers. Act like you're already there. You got it. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you. Socials, Twitch, YouTube, stuff. If you like me, check it out. If not, don't worry about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.